Old Time Radio USA, you'll hear episodes from such classic radio series like
Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen.
Night Beat,
The Whistler, The Lone Ranger,
The Falcon, Suspense,
The Great Gildersleeve, The Jack Benny Program, The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly.
For these and many more, stay tuned to Old Time Radio USA for more great classics. You can listen anywhere, on your computer or any mobile device like your smartphone or tablet. You can also listen on our official Roku channel from the comfort of your favorite chair. Now, if you want more information on this station, go to www.oldtimeradiousa.com right now to learn more. And thank you for listening.
Bold Venture. Adventure, intrigue, mystery, romance, starring Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Together in the sultry setting of tropical Havana and the mysterious islands of the Caribbean. Bold Venture. Once again, the magic names of Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall bring you Bold Venture and a tale of mystery and intrigue.
What'll they think of next?
Slate, what do you think you're doing?
Don't bother me, sailor. With innkeeper comes certain inalienable rights.
The right to hold the guests' mail up to the light and peek into their secrets. From these rights can come bruised peepers.
Are you going to blab it around, sailor? Emilio was that ship's mate who checked in here 6 months ago. When he shipped out, he left explicit instructions. I was to open his mail, get a few chuckles, then forward it.
Then why don't you just open it instead of holding it up?
Break me in two. I like to tease myself.
You got problems. I got problems. All Havana's children got problems. I got dreamy a little while ago. Strayed through the mementos in my hope chest. You know what?
What?
The gun is gone.
No.
That little revolver you gave me last Valentine's Day. That .25 caliber Colt. Gone. Vanished. Missing, stolen, purloined.
Sailor, that gun was our song. That little souvenir of blue steel was... I will grieve later, sailor. A customer approaches. Good day, sir. Welcome to Shannon's place. Rooms 350.
Step aside, sir. Permit me one long, lingering look at this vision so many years lost, at this comely, beauteous, fair, and ravishing...
You heard the customer, Slate. Step aside. Go on, sir. Prithee, pray do.
I wander the world for a glimpse of you. There's no memory of me left in you. No remembrance of me. Of Freddie Ney. Freddie, your husband.
Huh?
You lost a gun, you find a husband. This is your red letter day, sailor.
Darling, don't you recall the elopement from moonlit Biarritz? The highway that skirted the sea? The marriage at Juan-les-Pins? The little French charwoman who was your bridesmaid. You don't recall, beloved?
No, Freddie, I don't. But it's sure thrilling. Next chapter, please, so I can curl up with it.
And then your sudden farewell at the Bois in Paris. The autumn leaves, the search. Now you're healthy, well, comfortable. All I needed to know. It will sustain me through desolate years. Au revoir, Shelley. Au revoir.
Gee, always a bride. Never a bridesmaid. Slate, why are you looking at me like that? You don't believe it.
A man says he's your husband. A man ought to know about things like that.
You can't berserk, Slate. You think I'd misplace a husband?
Did you?
No. Don't look at me like that, Slate. I said no.
All right, if that's what you want me to believe, I believe you.
Forget it. All we have to do is call Inspector LaSalle. Tell him this phony is...
Be a nice girl and allow me my mood, sailor. Get your hands off me. Get 'em off.
Mark, wake up. Mark, please.
Don't jiggle the chassis, Freddy boy. It'll upset the fine balance I've struck between me and the Havana sun. Oh, feel that sun, Freddy boy. Let it run through your fingers.
Mark, I went there like you told me. I've told that Miss Duval everything you told me to tell her. That I married her in France, that she left me, that I've been looking for her all these years, just like you said.
Tell me, boy, did it jerk tears, your performance? You're a sad thing. The tears must have been jerked.
I don't know what it did or why you wanted it. All I know is I want the bonus you promised me.
You doubt I'll give it to you, Freddy boy? You doubt a tender soul like me when I fed you, clothed you, filled your pockets with nickels for extras? So you could live this moment with that tangy Miss Duval?
You promised me, Mark. You promised.
And if I am nothing, I am a keeper of promises, Freddy boy. This little gun, small caliber, of a size to grow warm and misty in a girl's hand. For you, Freddy.
The sun touched you, Mark. I phony for you and I get a lousy lady pistol. What do? Get $6 for it from a native pawn?
That's what to do with it, Freddy boy. Die from it.
That makes you happy, huh? I'm talking to you, Slate. What's the matter? You hate yourself because you didn't stop fast enough and I didn't go through the windshield?
Get out of the Jeep.
Okay. Slate, listen to me, will you? For 3 days now, you've been acting like I'm off limits. Is this friendly?
There he is, sailor. Inspector LaSalle. He called you. He wants to see you. He's got the man who says he's your husband. I've been saving it up for that joker. Hi, LaSalle.
Buenos dias to you both. Please come with me. Into here.
What's this all about, LaSalle? Why do you want us here at headquarters?
I told you on the phone. About it is a man named Freddy Ney, the claimant to the title of husband to you, Senorita Duval. In here, please.
This is the morgue, LaSalle.
In here. A suggestion to you, Senorita. Take a handkerchief from wherever and start to twist it. Is this the man who said he was your husband?
Yes. Yes, that's him.
This man was identified from his prints. He was found shot to death in a room at 27 Pavano. A .25 caliber bullet in his heart. Such a caliber as a woman might use, Senorita. The truth, if you will be so kind as to turn over a leaf. Is this man your husband?
No.
Adios to the two of you. Corpses and murders I make my living with. And always in my bushy hair is you and you. Get out.
You baffle me, Slate. You get thin-lipped because I've suddenly got a husband I never married. Then you take me walking in dirty hallways. A regular baffler, you.
Your boy was killed in this house. Any man who says he's a husband of yours deserves a better fate than that, sailor. Take the long view, kid, and the whole thing is very piquing.
You broken down martyr boy. You still think that
I never think, sailor. I just ask the management.
Go away, please. No vacancy.
You're wrong, manager. The room where Freddy Ney was killed. That's vacant.
See, the police made to me a suggestion. They say to me, don't rent Senor Ney's room, Pecho. Pecho is me. A sucker for suggestions. With no vacancies.
You know anything about it, Pecho? Who killed Freddy? Maybe you know who visited him before he died.
Motto of this house, senor. No snooping from the management. The secret of Pecho's success. No vacancies. Goodbye.
No vacancies, huh? Only in his head.
Look who's pointing a finger. Come on, let's find out what makes you so married.
want you to know how much I appreciate you doing all this for me, Slate. Running around, banging on doors, asking questions. Just for me. Makes a girl glow. Look at me, Slate. Like me when I'm glowing?
Why don't you go home?
It worries you, doesn't it? About Freddie Ney, about the murder, about my being mixed up in it. It really does worry you, huh, Slate?
Now, look, Sailor, the only reason I'm running around like this is because I've got a clinical interest in what's happened. I'm taking notes on it. Someday I'm going to write a book. I'm going in here for material. Go home.
Sure. I'll put myself in the window for you, Slate, and I'll still be glowing. Hurry up home.
Hiya, Maria.
What do you want here, Slate Shannon?
What's the matter with you?
I ask a question of you, Slate Shannon. What do you want?
I ask you one, too. What's the matter with you? Where's the big hello?
Maria and her palace of jollies have for you only the smallest hello that can be had. You see, I put my one finger over my thumb like so. The space between a hello from me to you.
Look, all I want to do is ask you a question, Maria. I'm trying to get some information about a man named Freddie.
About a murdered man named Freddie Ney, see?
That's right.
I will tell you. The whispers in the barrio says that Senor Ney is such a man as to be beloved by your Sailor Duval, to be married to her. And this you could not stand, huh? So you kill him. Friends of mine who kill for such a reason are not friends of mine.
Now, just take it easy for a minute, Maria.
And you will get from Maria this, the big goodbye. Goodbye, Slate Shannon.
I am sorry, Mom, but Miss Duval is not at the hotel at the moment.
The moment just arrived, King Moses. I'm here.
A lady on the phone wishes to talk to you, Lady Sailor.
Here, give it to me. Miss Duval speaking.
This is Wanda Webster, Miss Duval. Agent for the Zapato Insurance Company. I hate to bother you at such a time.
No bother at all. No insurance at all, either. Well, it's been nice.
Yes, it is. $50,000 nice, Miss Duval. Or do you call yourself Mrs. Ney? I wouldn't know.
What are you talking about?
The policy on your husband, Freddie Ney. I'm handling it. You're the beneficiary, you know. $50,000. I'll have the check along in a day or so. Goodbye.
Hey, wait a minute. Hello? King?
Yes, Miss Sailor?
I never had a husband in my life, but shake hands with a wealthy widow.
To Bold Venture. Our stars, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, and the second act of our story.
I could tell you things that would make you swoon, of tales that are told neath the blood-red moon, of very strange times, events so weird, in frozen climes and deserts seared. But the strangest one, I tear my hair, concerns Lady Sailor, a maid so fair. She gets without benefit of usual clergy, $50,000 widow's beneficiary.
Sing that last line again, King.
$50,000 widow.
That's enough. $50,000, King. I can't touch that money. That $50,000's not mine.
Into each life a little rain must fall, sailor. A maxim I learned at the feet of a wise man at the foot of a mountain in Lower Tibet. What 50,000?
Tell him, King.
$50,000 widow's beneficiary.
Now, you kiddies want to play games, I'll draw you a hopscotch ring. Or you want to tell me about $50,000?
I got a phone call a little while ago. A nice voice said I inherited that much money.
Hey, what is this, sailor?
How do I know what it is? The nice voice said I was going to get a check because my husband was dead. Because he left an insurance policy for $50,000.
Who called you and told you about all this money?
Well, she said her name was Wanda Webster, an agent for Zapata Insurance Company.
Oh. Well, stay here, sailor. I'm going to find out why you stand still and somebody drops $50,000 on your head.
I looked through your house, Wanda girl. You weren't there. So then I closed my eyes and I thought to myself, where would a woman of such beauty and form hide herself? On the beach, I said to myself, where 1,000 eyes can admire her.
I sell more insurance this way. Liability, life, fire. Pick a dune, Mark. Enjoy me.
You notified the bereaved widow of her solace.
$50,000 worth. When she started spluttering on the phone, I hung up on her. Spluttering widows bore me.
Oh, that girl, Duval. To kill her own husband and with her own gun, too, is shameless. Good boy like Freddie who never harmed anyone.
He finally makes history because I issue a policy on him. Make that Duval girl his wife and beneficiary. Easy. Easy because the Zapata Insurance Company gave me a gold watch once for loyalty.
She shouldn't have used her own gun. Leaves her so open to blackmail. Her a murderer, and with only $50,000 to her name.
Oh, but you'll lift her burden, Mark.
It was written in the stars, Wanda, for me to do that.
I'll share it with Wanda. Halfies. Hand me my rat, Mark, will you? The beach has had me. Oh, were you ringing my bell, mister?
Well, part of the time I was doing that, miss. The other part, in between buzzes, that is, I was watching you walk up the beach. You'll forgive me if I ran down your battery. The thing got out of hand.
If you're looking for a quick charge, there's a service station up the road. Me, I just sell insurance.
That's a dream I keep having. An insurance broker in a swimsuit. You work on small commissions, huh, lady?
The stuff's $20 a yard. I have these suits custom made. Now, if you step inside my office, I could diagram a little annuity plan.
Sorry, but I got an insurance agent that's been recommended to me, Wanda Webster. Big operator, handles stuff like $50,000 death benefits.
Well, don't look any more, mister. Wanda's all around you. Come on in.
I'll just tag along behind. Go ahead, Miss Webster.
Over there, that big leather chair. It's made for boys who get uneasy about $50,000 payments. Zapato's a big company, Mr.
Slate Shannon.
Zapato's a big company, Mr. Shannon. The largest in Mexico City. All my years of representing them, I find it's not unusual that they make death payments in that amount.
To a widow who never saw her husband? Didn't even marry him? You and Zapato are really big, Miss Webster. Generous, too.
Oh, you're referring, of course, to Miss Duval, or rather the widow Ney. Well, this is a photostat copy of the policy, Mr. Shannon. Bought by Freddie Ney from me. Beneficiary, Mrs. Freddie Ney, also known as Sailor Duval. Death benefit, $50,000. Look for yourself.
Yeah, look, Miss Webster, I don't know what's...
What's to know? Mr. Ney is dead. Your Miss Duval gets $50,000 for it. The check's on the way from Mexico. That way out, Mr. Shannon.
Anybody here?
Welcome, sir, to Shannon's place.
You, Sailor Duval?
Did you want something?
Yeah, I want something.
Like what?
Like a chat with Sailor Duval.
So chat.
I have got here a little thing, Miss Duval. You recognize it?
Hey, that's my gun.
That's right. A long time ago, I hired a man to lift a gun in Havana, and he did it to you. Well, well.
Who are you, mister?
A man with a message. Here's the message, honey. Sign it.
With that gun in my eyes, I can't see it.
Squint.
The things you learn. Hey, this paper is an IOU to somebody named Mark Stewart for $50,000.
And guess what? I'm Mark Stewart. This gun, your gun, killed Freddie Ney. You're going to come into $50,000 any minute. The word is blackmail, honey. I lose the gun, you lose $50,000. Else, you know what's going to happen?
Yeah, it's kind of sneaking up on me.
Sign it. Else you'll commit suicide out of remorse for killing hubby Freddie. Now take the pen, honey. That's right. Now sign. Thanks. Gee, you're nice.
On the beach, Slate. That's where you have to be to tell me what frolics went on between you and that Wanda Webster.
Yeah. Maybe the tropic breezes will blow a memory back into your head. She showed me the policy, sailor, the one Freddie Ney took out making you beneficiary.
Look, Buster, why all the bitter? You keep telling me I'm a rich girl now. So talk nice to me, and some of it might rub off on you. Talk nice.
That's what you've been doing, sailor, while I was out, making a list of charities?
Yeah, just that. A poor fellow walks in, says, "Look, lady, I ain't killed anybody and I don't know how long, so would you please help out with $50,000?
What are you talking about?
That Wanda stuff your ears with olives. I'm talking about Mark Stewart, the guy who held a gun on a line with my eyes. This eye, this one here, and made me sign an IOU for $50,000.
And you did it, huh?
Sure, I'm not cheap.
You did something else, too, sailor.
Yeah. After he left, I started my breathing exercises again.
Practice good, sailor. You just signed a confession of murder.
This is where you had your big moment with that insurance agent, huh?
Up the steps, killer. Push the buzzer.
Watch me. Just watch me. On some bells, I can play Dixie.
Hi, Shannon. Oh, and you, poor dear, you must be Mrs. Ney, or Sailor Duval, or what shall I call you?
You can call me Morton if you want. I try to get along.
There's a check waiting for you, Morton. Come on in.
Slate, she likes me.
Yeah. Go in, will you? When did the check come, Wanda?
Oh, about 15 minutes ago. Special delivery, airmail. In here, my office. I want you to meet somebody. Him, Mark Stewart.
He and I have already met, haven't we, Mr. Stewart?
Oh? When did this happen, Mark?
Some time back. I stopped in the lobby of their hotel to buy a newspaper.
Fibber.
This the boy you were telling me about, sailor?
The very one.
Well, any friend of yours is my friend, too. Now, let's all us friendly people get on with it, huh? I hate to be crass at a moment like this, but I think we'll just take our $50,000 and blow.
Except there's something you people might not realize. I can't let you have the check, because you've got this to consider. This gun. Her gun. The one that killed Freddie Ney.
This a blackmail bid, Wanda? How much of this check do you people get?
All of it. Endorse it, honey.
Should I, Slate?
Endorse it, sailor.
Thanks. I'll take that.
Joker.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something, Wanda. It was just a little while ago that I paid a call on Miss Duval. I got her IOU for $50,000. I guess I've got prior rights on the check.
Oh, I don't care about that, honey. All I want is half.
I doubt whether you'll get it, Wanda.
You've also got a fine legal mind, Shannon.
Poor Mark. Poor, greedy Mark. You have to understand why I shot him. It makes the world a better place to live in. Now, give me that check, Mr. Val.
How do you want it? All at once or a little at a time?
Fool, give it to me. Don't tear it. Give that check.
Hold on to me, Wanda. It's nicer.
Let go of me. Let go.
Get that gun, sailor.
Drop it, honey. It's my gun and I want it back. you.
$50,000. All that money.
Slate, I've got the gun. You can let her go. Slate, I've got the gun. You can let her go. Slate!
Don't flip, baby. I'm just giving her a memory to take to the pokey. Go call the cops, sailor.
Our stars, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, will return in just a moment.
Hey, Slate!
Oh, hello, sailor.
What are you doing?
Oh, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming in the ocean.
Swimming? In 2 feet of water?
Oh, so it's 2 feet of water. What do you want me to do? Get out over my head and get the bends?
Silly of me. Well, how do you like it, Slade? I went to Wanda's tailor and had it custom made. Nice bathing suit, huh?
Oh, that tailor did a nice job, all right. Nice material. Fine workmanship. Just fine.
So you like the suit? You like me in it?
Let the air out of my water wings, sailor. I'm floating on my own tonight.
And so, our two stars, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, have brought to a close our latest Bold Venture story. Special music was composed and conducted by David Rose. May we invite you to listen again next week at this time for another exciting adventure starring Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall together in Bold Venture. Adventure, intrigue, mystery, romance, starring Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Together in the sultry setting of tropical Havana and the mysterious islands of the Caribbean. Bold Venture. Names of Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall bring you Bold Venture and a tale of mystery and intrigue.
I offer information to all who heed. If a recuperation is your very first need, invest several dollars for peace and rest. Come to Shannon's place and be our guest. We've a reasonable hotel right on the bay. Feature seafood marinated and filet. If keeping stomach happy you should chance to tire, just step to the beach, we've a boat for hire.
Hey, that's a neat pitch for a hotel if I ever heard one, Shannon. Where'd you find King Moses?
In a gin rummy game in Port-au-Prince. I knocked with 3.
This is a new version of it, Joe. The last time Slate told it, he was sitting on the beach and a bottle washed up on the shore. He pulled out the cork, and there was King Moses. You were a lot smaller then, weren't you, King?
Oh, yes, Miss Sailor, I've grown.
Who put you in the bottle in the first place?
The wind. I was sitting there playing my guitar, and a hurricane came up. There just happened to be a bottle lying around.
Yeah, well, the way it really happened, Joe, was that...
I'll settle for the last one, Shannon. Now, what about it?
Well, I don't know. I admit it appeals to me, but diving for sunken treasure isn't exactly the way I want to make my way in life.
Well, he's not asking you to dive for anything, Slate. He just wants to use your boat. Isn't that right, Joe?
Sure, I'll do the diving, your boat, your equipment. We'll split whatever we find down the middle.
My equipment, I haven't had a diving suit since I lived in Hawaii.
And that was the time when all the beach boys who dived for quarters almost starved. Slate stood on the bottom of the ocean in his diving suit and a large tin cup.
That's where I met Mr. Slate.
That's right. King Moses was making change.
May I say something?
Oh, please do.
I know where the bark Hesperides is. An old slaving ship returning from the Carolinas with gold. It sank. I know where it sank.
Where?
I've listened a lot, and I've got me a lot of old charts. I can draw an X on a map of the Caribbean, and that's where the Hesperides is.
The lady asked you where.
Look, off here, the smallest island on Portuguese Key. This reef we use as a mooring. Get a bow hawser on the reef point. Shall I go on?
Yeah, I like it.
Back off 300 feet, drop a stern anchor, and we're secure. Then climb into a suit and jump down. Just 20 fathoms down, and gold.
Seeing you this way, Danny, talking to the seagulls, feeding them, one could think you were a man of kindness.
Yeah, would one, though. You bring the stale loaf of bread like I told you?
See? Here.
Break it up in little pieces for me, Filippo.
So it would be tempting to their digestive juices?
Just chock full of cute sayings, aren't you? Now, give it to me. Here, pretties. Feed your ugly faces. That's it. Fight for it, you feathered beastie. Fight for it. Look at them, Filippo. Cute, aren't they?
Because they are hungry?
Happens to all of us.
Soon maybe you have flaky pastries to feed your birds. They might kill each other for them. You'll like that, huh, Danny?
Yeah, I'll like. How are we doing with that part of it?
I'll follow this Joe Cowan like a stray dog. Into alleys, into gutters.
Had fun, huh?
He talks much of the sunken ship Hesperides, of the gold that lies in a rotting hulk for fishes to nibble on. But when I stroke his ear and whisper where, he kick me and laugh.
Because you're a stray dog, Filippo.
I once was of dignity, I too.
Yeah, I know. You were a big man in the deep-sea diving set, but you got the bends. Your lungs got tired. You're a cripple, Filippo, a cripple with an itching palm.
And you are a prize to be dishonorably discharged from the Navy to gloat over hungry birds?
That's why all that gold cries out to us, because we're cripples, you and me. We're not doing so good, huh, Filippo?
We're doing excellent. Only in the last hour, Cowan went into the hotel of Shannon. I think to hire Shannon's boat. I think to hire Shannon, because he needs such things to gorge himself on what is in the Hesperides.
Well, what do you know about that? Now maybe we can stroke Shannon's ear a little. Hand me some more of that bread, Filippo. I feel kindly toward things. Chow time, pretties.
And now, Mr. Shannon, for buying all this equipment from me, may I congratulate you?
Go right ahead.
I congratulate you.
I think he's got something else on his mind, Slate.
See. Now, what can it be? Is it possible? No. It is, senor, a feeling that you have forgotten something.
I don't see what. I've got the compressor, the lines, the diving suit, everything.
See, which means that now I have no compressor, no lines, no diving suit. Is that fair, I ask myself?
Something's awry, huh, Chico?
See, now it comes. Alakazam! You have not paid me.
Oh, we've done business before. Put it on the cuff.
But, senor, I cannot open the cash register. It is so stuffed with cuffs. White cuffs, pink cuffs.
I'll tell you what.
I listen.
If I make any money out of this trip, I'll give you 10%.
This is a modern way of payment?
Only squares use money. Think of what you can do with 10%.
I need some caulking compound, amigo.
Oh, see, your cock is my command. It is in the back room. I will fetch it.
My, what a lot of equipment you got, mister. Going diving?
Uh-huh.
Diving for what?
Boiled shrimp.
With hot sauce.
Just asking. My, look at that. Real honest-to-Betsy deep-sea stuff. What are you looking for, mate, Gold?
Slate, he's pinching the diving suit. Mother told me there'd be men like that.
You got a yen for diving gear, Buster?
For gold, huh? Lucky people. Need a hand?
Uh-uh.
For sunken gold. I'm nosy, curious, a dreamer. Tell me where so I can dream about it. Tell me.
Back up, friend.
Just whisper it. Come on. Come on, tell me or I'll...
Dream about it, Buster.
Is that gentleman lying there what we call a gentleman with gold fever, Slate?
Senor, here's the compound for cocky. Yay! What you do lying on the floor?
He's got a split seam, Chico. Caulk him. Let's go, sailor. What's the etiquette, sailor? How long does one wait for a tardy deep-sea diver?
How should I know? I've never been stood up by a man who wears a bubble on his head.
Now you have. How does it feel?
I feel like a girl with an empty deep-sea diving suit and nobody to shove into it. That's how.
You and me. We're wallflowers, sailor. We've been invited to a dance and nobody wants to waltz with us.
You show, Slate. If I know anything about men who get their kicks out of pacing the ocean floor looking for gold.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to tickle my feet with dreams like this. Gold in a sunken ship at the bottom of the Caribbean.
Let's go home, Slate. I'm tired. The Bold Venture's tired. It's all tired, all of it.
Well, maybe something happened to Joe. Maybe somebody got to him, like the guy who tried to get to me.
Yeah, maybe. That's why I want to go home. Come on, Slate. I'll buy you some gold-covered chocolates.
Or maybe he's celebrating. Joe's a guy who likes to celebrate for any excuse at all.
You're going to look for him, huh, Slate?
Yeah. How'd you guess?
I peeked through the hole in your head and saw the gold already folded in. Hurry back, Slate.
You lost, senor? We have many things in this place to make a man find himself.
Joe Cowan, is he here?
I have just made a pleasurable tour of inspection. Joe Cowan wasn't anywhere in it. Too bad for Joe.
Look, I'm asking in a polite way, Pedro. Has Joe Cowan been here?
See, many choruses ago. It was on this one he left us.
Did he tell you where he was going?
See, to the bottom of the ocean sea.
Did he tell you anything else?
Only that he would come back for the girl who is dancing there. Oh, look at her, senor. And wherever you go, you will come back too.
Yeah, I might at that.
Ask for Joe at Papa Gomez. Papa knows all the children of the barrio.
Yeah, I'll put in a good word for you, Pedro. And for her, too. She needs it.
You are Slate Shannon. Your name is whispered in the barrio often.
By Joe Cowan?
By him also.
Well, then maybe he told you why he hasn't met me like he was supposed to.
Why you not go ask him yourself in the place where he sleeps?
That's what I've been yearning to do. For 4 hours now I've been yearning like that. Where does a man like Joe sleep?
The latest pillow is in a yellow house on Bolivar Street, number 8. This thing of you and Joe, my blessings, child.
Thanks, Papa. I may be able to use them. Joe! Joe, it's me. Slate Shannon, open up.
Enter, Slate Shannon.
Who are you?
Do as he says, Shannon. I got something that'll knock your eye out. This gun.
Well, it's the curious Buster with the diving bug. How was it being unconscious? Did you dream?
Inside.
I must say it, Shannon. Your banging made almost enough noise to awaken the dead, but not quite.
And what are you talking about?
Observe, please, the dirty couch. Then observe slightly on top of it. He is definitely dead, Shannon.
Yeah, mostly he doesn't breathe. You jealous, Shannon?
Why'd you kill him?
Once he was useful. Thus he lived long enough to tell us the position of the Hespides. Under duress, I assure you. And thus his usefulness expired. And thus he died.
Meaning we're going diving, Shannon. Him, me, you, that dame, your equipment, your boat. Diving, splashing. Oh, I tell you, we'll have fun.
What do you think of it, Shannon?
Splashing too, huh? Well, the man's already said it. We'll have fun.
Our stars, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, and the second act of our story. Feels good to have an old sea hand at your right hand, huh, Captain Shannon?
Couldn't live without it.
Hold the thought, kid, how you couldn't live without it. How you doing with the charts, Mr. Val?
I tried to eat them like you told me, Slate, but I don't know. I've lost my taste for old parchment. I'm just jaded, I guess.
Sailor Duval of the able body. The gun I hold on you don't make good sauce, does it, Candy Mouth?
Try me without it.
A promise I make to myself. Hey, Filippo, you've been gazing into the sea spaces long enough. Come up with something.
Wait! Portuguese key off port bow. Steady as she goes.
You made it, Captain. Now find the teeniest island, and I'll bet I'll find you a reef to moor my dreams to. Just like Dead Joey said.
Feel in your pockets, Danny boy, because you forgot something.
I got you, I got the charts, I got
everything but a diver. You broke Joe Cowan in two, remember? That makes this a twilight cruise. It's been fun, Danny boy, just like you said.
I remembered, Captain. I brought a diver.
Filippo, you won't send him down. He'd die before he found the gold.
Oh, Filippo found time to cry on your shoulder about his lungs, huh?
Yeah. Anyone else, it would have broken my heart.
I'll give you someone else. Shannon. And Shannon dives.
You're crazy. All I ever dove for was abalone or Santa Monica.
And 2-bit pieces off the shores of Manacora.
That's why I got Filippo, to give you hints. Go hit the sack, Captain. Come daybreak, you'll need all your strength.
Slate, I've been watching you. Mind if I watch from up close?
Don't make me talk, sailor. I'm going to save up on my breath.
You could do that better if you slept.
So they tell me.
You'll die, Slate. They'll use you to bring up the gold. Then they'll let you die.
The thought has occurred to me. Where are the playmates?
They're asleep.
Oh, don't you believe it, baby. Nobody sleeps on a night like this. Not you, not me, not them, nobody.
There must be a way. There must be.
I've been looking for it in the water, sailor. In the bright lights on the backs of the phosphorescent fish. So far, they haven't spelled out a word.
Try me, Slate. It's a word on my lips. Read it.
Yeah. Just the word I was looking for.
A very romantical picture you two make in the tropic moonlight.
What I tell you, sailor? Nobody sleeps.
You're wrong, Shannon.
Why'd you do that? He wasn't even...
Because I owed him one. Because he needs his sleep, Candy Mouth. Like I told him. I didn't think he'd need a gun butt to sing him a lullaby.
I'll kill you.
I could enjoy it from you. No? I just throw a blanket over him. I want him all tingly and refreshed in the morning.
Like the air now so it won't kink, Danny.
It's late.
You checked the air pump, the compressor?
10 times. I counted on my fingers.
The lifting gear, secure?
It's holding on for dear life.
How about me, Danny boy? Want to check me?
Filippo tells me you'll need a lifeline. I give it to you because Filippo tells me.
I'll never forget you for little things like this, Filippo.
The helmets, and we are ready.
Wait. Come back to me, Slate.
You crazy? Where else have I got to come back to?
Come on, Shannon. Stuff your head into the steel balloon.
Anything for you, Danny boy. Let's check the intercom, shall we? Just for kicks. Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, Shannon. Intercom okay. You are going over the side now. Okay, Danny. Shannon?
Yeah, Filippo, who'd you expect?
I give you your depth. Here comes 12 fathoms. Now.
Thanks a lot. Can't we go any faster? As long as I'm doing this, I'd like to have a little thrill.
Don't beg for it. It will come. You are safe at this speed, but no faster.
What's my depth now?
Here comes 14 fathoms. Now. How is it?
Never had it better. Lots of light. Very blue.
How's your air?
Lovely. How's yours?
The ship, do you sight it?
Nothing. All I see is what's in front of my faceplate. I'm going round and round, real slow. The blue light. Pretty tropical plants. It's a world apart, Filippo. You don't know what you're missing. Hey, hold me up. Quick, hold me up.
Trouble?
Big trouble. A manta ray, a killer. It's coming for me. Hold me up. Up.
Shannon, if he's seen you, it's too late.
Up.
You have a knife, Shannon. Use it. Use it.
It's you or me, killer. Okay, Shannon. Let's see how good you are against a manta ray.
There he is, Filippo. Give me a hand with him.
Be gentle with him, can't you?
It is touching, Miss Duval, your concern for perhaps a dead man, but you are in the way.
Yeah, let's get with that helmet.
Let me help.
As you wish it.
Breathing. Slate, speak to me. Are you all right?
How'd you get inside this manta ray, sailor?
So that blood that came to the top was the rays. I'm happy for you, Shannon. Take a small rest, then you will try the ocean again.
How is it down there, Shannon?
Good footing. Give me more line. I want plenty of slack in both my lines.
You heard him. Give him line.
Miss Duval.
What do you want?
Shut up.
There's something ahead. Wait.
What is it, Shannon? Shannon, what do you see? Can you hear me?
Give me that phone. Slate, what's the matter?
Hi, sailor. I found me a boat.
I will take it. The phone, Miss Duval.
It's the Hesperides, all right. There's the name.
Very good, Shannon. Can you get on deck?
Sure, she's lying on her side. Looks like the boat's split in the middle, amigo. Half of it's gone.
The gold was in the cabin. What of the gold?
Now, take it easy, will you?
Shannon, the gold! Shannon!
You want gold, Filippo? I've got it.
Put it on the platform, friend of mine, and send it up to me. Do not be a fool. I can cut your airline.
One ingot at a time, Filippo, so I'll know I'll be alive for the next one.
Shannon, I will cut the...
No, you won't. Then you wouldn't know where your next ingot is coming from. All up the platform, amigo.
He didn't do so good, did he, Filippo? 6 lousy lumps of gold.
You should have your lumps like that every day.
Now, if I am correct, Shannon, you say we must return to Havana for more equipment.
That's right.
So, you two fellows drop us off at Havana, hire yourselves another boat, and go golding all by yourselves.
Get her, comedian. Go wash your face, comedian. It's dirty.
Come up forward, Shannon. I want to talk to you. Things. What we shall need to salvage the rest of that gold. Take the wheel, Danny.
Right.
First of all, we're going to need an awful lot of dynamite.
Hi, Danny. Want to wash my face for me?
Would you hold still?
If you were gentle. Are you gentle, Danny?
Want to try?
Think of what the rest of our passengers would say.
Yeah, they'd talk.
If they could, they would.
You kill me.
That's not the idea. I'm talking about Shannon.
Uh-huh.
Shannon will relieve Filippo at the wheel at 4 bells this morning. I'll wake Shannon. Stand at the wheel with him. Put my arms around him. Say something nice to him that'll make him warm. A knife in his back could put an end to it all. Maybe you can do the same to Filippo later.
If you're anxious for me, Candy Mouth, why don't I do it while he's asleep?
Take the chance if you want. Maybe Shannon won't sleep.
You're an education, baby. Something a man needs to get ahead.
Beautiful night, isn't it, Filippo?
Miss Duval, what are you doing here?
Right now, admiring the way you handle the wheel.
Get below. Wake Mr. Shannon. It is his turn at the wheel.
After all I've done for you, look what I brought you.
What?
Me and Slate's pea jacket. To keep you warm. Put on the jacket. Go ahead, put it on.
Very well. Your sudden concern amazes me.
And my arm around your shoulder. What's your reaction to that?
Amazement.
Filippo.
Yes?
Hold me.
My dear.
Hold me. Hold me.
You set him up pretty, Candy Mouth. Hey, Candy Mouth, come back here. Okay, I'll throw him in the ocean myself.
Slate, are you up?
Huh? What's the matter?
Don't talk, just listen to me. Danny just stabbed Filippo. He thought it was you.
Let's get out of here. Get back on deck.
Hey, this is Filippo. You tricked me.
There he is, by the wheel.
Listen to me, sailor.
I'll get you, both of you.
Crawl forward along the starboard side, circle around and grab the wheel.
But he's standing there.
I'll draw him away from the wheel. When I yell, grab that wheel and spin it hard. And open up the throttles.
Aye, Skipper.
You looking for me, Danny?
Yeah, I am.
Come and get me.
That's what I'm doing. You're shark bait, Shannon.
Prove it to me.
Yeah, I will. I work good with a knife, you'll see.
Show me. Sailor! Where's your balance, kid?
Shannon!
So, you got no foundation. Sailor.
You're my boy.
I'll take the wheel now.
Let's pull up to the curb for a minute.
Later, sailor. When we get home.
Yeah? What are you looking like that for?
I'm trying to figure you, sailor. I'm trying to figure why you ran to the Cuban officials and told them where the Hesperides was located. And why did you give them those 6 gold ingots?
5 gold ingots.
Oh, you held one back. Show it to me.
I put it in my hope chest.
What else you got in your hope chest?
1 doily.
What kind of a hope chest is that? 1 doily and 1 gold ingot.
It'll build.
Come here, sailor. I did that even though you stole. I forgive you for it.
Come here, Slate. I forgive you, too.
For what?
I looked in my hope chest a few minutes ago. All I've got is 1 doily.
And so our 2 stars, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, have brought to a close our latest bold venture story. Special music was composed and conducted by David Rose. May we invite you to listen again next week at this time for another exciting adventure starring Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, together in Bold Venture.
You're listening to Old Time Radio USA on the WOTR Radio Network.